Hey, how we doing? Welcome to Sub Bass. Heading up the North Wales coast today. So we're actually going to be targeting bass with lures, maybe a couple of bombarder floats with some flies. We're going to mix it up a little bit. Got a mate of mine coming today who's never bass fished before, so it's going to be an do a bit with him. Been promising him for a long time. So yeah, he's coming with us. Hopefully, but the conditions are spot on, to be honest with you. We're on 29 degrees now, which is a bit hot. So the time we set off and get to the mark, hopefully it's going to drop to about 25, 26. It's doable then. Plenty of water. Some of these marks I'm going to, you get it wrong, you're going to lose your car. It's as simple as that. So obviously you need to tell the loved ones where you're actually going. And I have got a ship-to-shore radio with me today, which I keep in my bag. I use it for kayaking. You know, you can get cut off. We've got to come, you know, travel some, cross a couple of rivers as well at some point if we're going to the other mark. So it's always good to let people know where you are. I've come unstuck a couple of times. I bet a lot of you have. It's so easy done. So yeah, I'm going to pick them up now. We're going to head off Anglesey. We're going to try and get some bass for you on film. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. It's a new channel. Let's see how we get on. Thank you very much. Just want to share something with you which I use. It's just a bit of kit which I find useful for scouting out new marks. It's the Garmin Navionics boating app. I think I pay about £30 a year for it. I use it mostly for trying to find out new spots basically, and it's good. I'm not an expert on it by any means, but what I do use it for is trying to find deep holes, drop-offs, stuff like that off the shore. I'm in no affiliation with this company at all. I just find it useful, and I'm no expert on that at all. It's just some of the things I use on there I found quite valuable, and it can take you down from a 7-hour fishing session down to 2 once you put your marks in. Now these white contour lines here very closely together. The closer they are together, it's usually indicating a drop off, and then you can see when you scroll over them the depth that you're actually fishing into. If you're happy, you want to try something new, just put the marker in, and obviously you can put whatever you want on this marker. I'll put in patch 125, and you can put what type of day you've caught your bass, what moon phase, whatever you wanted, flow of tide. And what you can do is you put these markers up and down all around this area, different places, what lures you've caught it on. And it's valuable, you know what I mean? I find it very good, and you can just go back through these marks and you can see, oh, it's a certain type of day today. It's low pressure. What have I caught on here in the past? So I only usually catch on the here, so it's just something I use. Obviously you can go into the deeper water there, but it's usually I use it for inshore, so I usually have mine on the satellite sonar image, but you can have it on relief shading. Again, see all them white contour lines now, they're all detailed, and you can actually see, you know, it in a better resolution if you like. But I do use this one, but I prefer the other one, really. This mark I've put on here is just simply for this. It's I don't fish this mark at all, but it's a mark I would fish if I was there. It looks a really good mark, and this is what you need to look for if you are looking for these marks and you're up and down the coast, and or you're going on holiday with a family somewhere and you want to check a mark out. It's this is how to do it, really. What I would suggest is check out the tidal and current arrows on this app. There's some great videos on YouTube regarding this. I haven't got time to do a full video on this, but they're well worth it. I've put brand new J-braid on this, so I want to sink it in a little. Just want to sink it in a little bit, and yeah, so that's a Penn Pursuit, the HTO Nebula. Take a secret out just to get this line set. I always put a bit of the Mrs. Pink nail varnish on my seat, because I've always done that, don't know. Any of you guys? Didn't make it much difference, but get that out. One of the main things when putting a new braid on is put a metal on, cast it as far as you can, keep it under tension and reel it back. This is just to sink that line on. This is what I'm doing here. I don't stay at this first mark very long, so I went to a second mark then just to do a bit of a recce, and then I went to the mark I wanted to get on. So this is something I do to stop wind knots. It's an absolute nightmare with brand new braid, especially if you haven't put it on tight enough. So a few casts, bring it back in very slowly under tension, and there you go. You should be fine then for the rest of the session. Get that line tight back on my reel. I always put a bit of the Mrs. Pink Nail Varnish on one flank of the Seekers. I don't know why, I've always done it. And actually, I seem to think it works. Let's get this line soles and we'll have a look. It's coming in quite quickly. Hey, this is a good walk. I'm on the second mark now, on my own. The other two lads couldn't come. They've both been working in the heat all day, and they didn't fancy doing an afternoon evening session for the bass. So I'm on my own. Hopefully get on the mark in 5-10 minutes. Right, I'll see you in a bit. There's a lot of weed up there. Oh god, it's a nightmare. Ooh. I'm gonna lose what little light we've got in a bit. It's actually darker
and it looks on that camera. And I get scared on my own in the dark. I do. Your two pals haven't come. Picking. It's legal again. It's hard work, but you gotta do it. Problem is you can snag your waders where you hook off your lure doing this all the time, especially with the waves pushing back. It's just not ideal, is it? But yeah, this weed's a nightmare. I keep going on about it, but you've just gotta go through, and you. That's it, notice. There's a bass out there with my name on it. Macho cast. Going around that corner. Oh. Strike that direction. Come on. Come on, the bass. Was that a knock? I didn't feel, no, I think I hit the bottom. I think I hit the bottom. I'm pulled out a big clump of weed. Yes. Oh. Oh. Every time I try and get this weed off, get in a bloody mess. Oh, if I can do it. The camera and everything. Come on, Mo2. Let's get it out there. Hopefully then that flash plate do the business. Low light at the moment, so they're not going to be. They don't work very well in this kind of swell. I'm just going to see if it'll entice one out. If this fails this time, do you know what? I might go back on the Seeker. Might go back on the Seeker, eh? I tell you what, that temperature's dropped. It was 33 degrees at one point coming down here today. And the wind in your face and stuff, it's quite chilly now. Slow that retrieve right down. Seems to work best for these. Again, I'm not fanning about pulling weed off there. I mean, not every 2 minutes. Ooh, was that a knock or was that a bloody weed? Might have gone through weed. I don't think it did though. There is a bit of weed on there, but that was a bit of a knock. Come on. Come on. Slow as you can. Really slow. Couple knocks. That's it. Oh man. I've seen any birds diving, nothing around here at the moment. But I'm having knocked on one bass. So could do something better. Slowly, slowly. That light's going now. Right, this is going to come off. And you know what, shall I go back in the Seeker? I think so. Let's put a seeker back on, I think. Yeah? Yes. Come on. Seeker back on. Ooh! Seeker back out. Let's see if that makes a difference. Again, I'm not taking the weed off every 2 minutes. I just can't. It'll drive me mad. Ooh! Let's get in the surfing. Oh. Problem is it. It's a nightmare. Ooh, let's go that way. A little noise coming from my mouth there. Move round that corner in a sec. Won't leave me, didn't it? Can I winkle another bass out before I lose this light altogether? Eh? Probably not. Right, white seems to be the colour. I'll go with the white patch. 125. Obviously if you start getting the weed again, I'll have to do something. It's worth a go. Do a couple of full retrieves all the way back, and then I'll do a couple of the old 3 seconds, work the lure, 3 seconds, stop, work the lure, and see if that does it. Another full retrieve back. It's actually working quite well when I swells with it. Ah, it's weed. Weedy. Let's get that back in quick. Well, it was a knock. Very small tide, really. Feel on it. I'm not messing about, I'm not keeping lures on for long. I'm not getting hits. 10, 15 chucks, they're coming off. Putting something else on. Because this is prime time now. This is the killing hour for lures for the bass. Struggling animated now. Let's pull that off. Pull it off.
Right, that's me done. That weed's finished me off. The first mark, it was just pulling through like anybody's business. So I couldn't present the lures out there really. I was on to pull it across the flow and it was just a nightmare. And then the second mark, I've just bringing weed in all the time. I did persevere through it, got a bass, but in the end it was just no joke, do you know what I mean? And as soon as the light went, I couldn't do it anymore, do you know what I mean? It was doing me head in. So there we go. Not too bad for my first bass video on this channel. Hopefully next time we go somewhere we'll bag up and I'll get the capture actually on the camera. Thank you very much. Take care. Absolutely knackered now. Thank you. Bye bye.